there's this popular saying in English that says, if you can love what you do, then you wouldn't work even a single day in your life. So that's actually literally what is happening to me, because I don't consider it as work, because I'm doing what I love.
This is Pradeep Ramesh, a pioneer in freestyle football who challenges everyone to pursue their talent no matter what it is.
Hi, I'm Pradeep Ramesh, aka PR Soccerat. I'm a football content creator and I love my work.
Pradeep is also a 3-time Guinness World Record holder.
My drive is basically to be excellent at whatever I do. When I do videos, when I do freestyle, when I won the Indian Championship in 2012, that was the same drive. The things that I do keep changing, but the drive remains the same. Why football? Because football just happened to me. There's a small PT room in our schools that just dump all of the balls in one place, which is basketball, volleyball, everything is there. And we just took up one ball, which happened to be football. And from there on, the interest to take it professional grew from there. And that's how football happened. Initially, when I started off, my family was kind of like not okay with me doing this, because I'm more of a conservative family. And then they didn't want me to do this, but then I kind of like pushed hard, because I got placed in a company after my college, and I got even an offer letter, but then I didn't turn up for the job. But then after 2 years I won the Red Bull, and then kind of came in papers, and then had opportunities to do my shows on TVs, and things started changing slowly. And then this whole 11-year journey of freestyle, it's like kind of like changed in a lot of directions, because now that you are India's best football freestyler, I thought everybody would come to me and approach me, and then things would happen. But then the whole concept was that no one knew about freestyle football, and it was almost as though it was worthless to actually become India's best, because no one knows about that sport. So I thought things would change after that, and I could get some sponsors and all of that, but then none of that happened. I was concentrating on the professional, athletic side of it, the competitive side of freestyle. So I pushed hard, I won the championship, but then nothing much changed. The person who wins the championship and the person who finishes 16th, they both have the same opportunities. And that is when we actually started the YouTube channel, and then started pumping out videos. And then I realized that is how you could actually reach out to people and say that there's a sport and an art like this, and then you could actually hire someone like a football freestyler to do some performances for your events. So that is when I actually realized that this can be turned into a business. And when we started the channel, we were a English channel. We wanted to reach a wider audience. 4 years down the lane, we were still at 10,000, 11,000 subscribers, and we were like almost giving up on that at that time. And then the whole change happened. The movie Bigil released, and that was like the turning point for the channel and for myself, because I started making tutorials for the movie's skills, and that's when it all happened. And we were at around 11,000 subscribers before Bigil happened, and we grew to over 1.52 lakh in a matter of 2 months. After Bigil, we just changed the channel to Tamil, and we knew that we had an audience, and we knew that we could make some revenue out of making videos online. And that was like the turning point for the whole channel and for my career. The biggest support till date is my wife. She is still my biggest support, and even when my videos don't do well, she keeps pushing me, saying it would change, and keep trying different things. So I'm definitely grateful to my wife firstly, and then my parents, because they started accepting whatever I did, and now they are inquiring about how my videos are doing. They have become my subscribers. So things have totally changed. Very grateful towards them, and also very grateful that I have the time to actually think and do what I actually want to do. For example, if I had taken up that job that was offered after my college, I could have never thought about making something like a Guleba, because that video went viral on Facebook, and those 3 characters put into one video, those kind of creative works would have never come out. So no one's pushing you into doing something. You have your own time. You can think, you can do your own research about whatever is trending right now and try to connect to that audience with a football. That's all. So very grateful for that time and the freedom that I have right now. It's always about joy, it's always about what next, and we're looking forward to every day. I wouldn't call it work. I kind of like enjoy every day that's happening, and I'm just looking forward to what next that I can produce.